Good afternoon, Capricorn. This is your reading for March 2024. We have just passed over on Saturday. We had our full moon in Virgo, so we do have some themes surrounding decluttering our physical environment, our mental environment, and our spiritual environment. So within us and without us. Getting rid of toxic things, people and situations, habits. Also, Mercury and Saturn were both very potent during this time. So there could have been themes surrounding communications, either externally outside of yourself, or themes surrounding how you communicate. Okay, and then Saturn can kind of signify lessons and whether we've learned them or not. So maybe they have been resurfacing or returning situations in your life that you have seemed to not learn from, or perhaps we are moving on from things that we have learned lessons from. Okay, so that being said, we also have gone, Venus and Mars were conjunct as well in Aquarius. So that I think we're all still feeling all of these energies this week. That being said, let's dive right into your reading. I've already shuffled your cards, and let's check out what's on the bottom of each of the decks first. All right. On the bottom of this deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So perhaps you were analyzing, with this full moon in Virgo, what is working for you and what is not working for you. Anything that you're putting your energy into, you need to ask yourself, is the juice of this worth the squeeze? Are you getting out of it what you're putting into it? Is it reciprocal energy of give and take? If it's not, then you need to perhaps rethink if it's something that you should be focusing on or having it in your life, right? So he's planted these seeds and he's watched them germinate. And now he's wondering if his crops have yielded what he had expected, or should he be switching his energy to growing something else? Okay, so we need to be looking at this, my dear Capricorn, to see whether or not we need to put our focus into something that is more reciprocal, okay? Then on the bottom of this deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Let's see if this is not gonna... the glare. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a card of the never-ending nightmare, okay? Something keeping you up at night, perhaps. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, it is something that is giving him anxiety, and he's like going to bed, having a nightmare, waking up, and he's still in the same nightmare. So what does this signify with you, Capricorn? And tying it in with the Seven of Pentacles here, what is it that you're focusing on, perhaps, that you need to change that is giving you sleepless nights? Now you have the power, oh my God, this glare. You have the power in your own hands to slay this dragon of yours, okay? So perhaps it is something that is weighing on your shoulders, but it seems like you've had enough, and perhaps these sleepless nights are coming to an end. Now, with the Schumann resonance that is coming in, and all of the energy coming in from the universe and the soul and the sun energy, I have had so many sleepless nights lately, and normally I'm not tired during the day, even though I'm a wide awake at night, buzzing. Last night I was quite awake, and I am a little bit tired today. I might take a nap. But that being said, I don't think that's what this is. This is about something weighing on your mind, but you having it in your power to decide whether or not you're going to put your focus on it or not. So these are the foundation cards of your reading, okay? So your first card for the month of March is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups can signify communication or love offer coming in, or some sort of communication coming in, but it also can signify manifesting something, using your imagination. Now, normally, so you see this fish here, we don't know. So the story of the Page of Cups is that we don't know if this fish really exists or not, because this page has manifested it with his imagination. So bouncing off of the 7 of coins with the 9 of swords. So knowing that you need to be mindful of what you're putting your energy in and what you're focusing on. Be mindful of what your words are and what you're focusing on, because that is what is going to manifest in your reality. So if you're focusing on lack, if you're complaining all the time, if you're in bad health and things hurt all the time and you're complaining about it, you say, I don't have money, nothing's never worked out for me, that is what you're going to get more of, is what you're focusing on. If you're focusing on gratitude and abundance and the sun being out, just things to be grateful for, then these are the things that you're going to be manifesting more of if you come from a place of fulfillment and abundance and flow. Okay, because words are spelling. They're spells. We cast spells every day with our words to the universe. So we need to be mindful of what we are saying, because we can actually be the cause of our own nightmares with our own words and our mentality and our perspective. So that is important to take heed of, is that our reality starts with what comes out of our mouth and what we think of in our heads. Okay? Second card, yes. And if we focus on things like of abundance and flow and freedom and independence and having the power to manifest that into ourselves, because look at here, actually, I'm going to show you on the bottom of this bed is, I don't know if you can see, there's a perpetrator and a victim. What are you in life? Are you going to go after what you want, or are you going to be the victim of circumstance in the world? You are in control of your own life. You need to seize it. You need to focus on what you want and not what you don't want. And then you're going to manifest it with the energy of the 9 of coins. This is pre-Empress energy. It is a hard... One second, my cat wants to come in. One second. Sorry about that. Okay, so this card is a card of independence and not needing to rely on anybody else. She lives in a villa that she grows grapes in, and grapes are very hard to grow. Takes a certain environment, and you need to be skilled in the specific way that grapes grow. And they are flourishing here. Okay. She has 9 pentacles. And you see there are 6 here on this side, and there are 3 here on this side. She's willing and able to give 3 to any philanthropic cause, or like if she needs to give it to people or to any causes in the community, perhaps. She's ready and willing to give that away, but she's always going to keep 6 for herself. Now, a lot of people might think, well, that's selfish. You should be giving half or more. No. You need to take care of you. You know why? Because no one is going to come and save you, and no one is going to take care of you but yourself. Okay? So you need to, and considering the way that the world is going, you need to start realizing this if you don't already. Okay, so focusing. This has been quite a theme of your reading. Now, if you see right here, she has a falcon that has his blinders on, and she is training it. This is a card of also training your focus. Okay. So training your focus so you can develop your skills to build this vineyard that takes a lot of skill and specific environmental factors to grow good grapes for your wine. So you need to be focused on building your wealth and building your independence and not being reliant on government handouts or other things like that, or reliant on other people. You are comfortable and fulfilled with yourself. Anything else is great on top of it. Don't get me wrong, being in a relationship is not bad, but you should be fulfilled and comfortable by yourself, and you should be able to take care of yourself. Anything else is a bonus. So focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. Using your words and your mind to manifest what it is that you want. And then you're going to be in alignment with that frequency, and it's going to come with ease in the month of March. Okay, and our next card is Temperance. Yes, with our minds. Do you see how his mind is vibrating and it's emulating this energy? With our minds, we are able to transmute different situations and energies into something else. Perhaps one time in the past we thought something that had happened to us was a bad thing, but it ended up being a good thing. Sometimes doors close, but other ones open. It always leads to something better. And especially when our mind frame is in that level, right? Do not be in the victim mentality. If something doesn't work out for you, then say, I tried at least, and now I know that it's not for me, or perhaps it's not for me at this moment in time, and I'm going to just take it as a sign and move on, okay? Life goes on, and there's always another sunny day. Things are coming up good for you. The mountains signify your goal. Okay, and this path is leading to your goal, and it tells you not to give up. And anything bad or things that come across that you were not planning for comes your way, you have the power to transmute that into something positive. Okay, because you are making sure that your thoughts and your vibrations and your frequency are coming from a place of abundance and flow. So the universe is working towards you, but you are very powerful at this time. So do not get stuck in this mentality of the never-ending nightmare, because you have the power to slay that dragon. I'm getting something about sleep paralysis as well. Maybe some of you are experiencing that. Let me know in the comments. But that is also, I used to have a really bad time with sleep paralysis when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. And that's a lot of a power. I'm not going to get into it too much right now. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but that has a lot to do with your mental capacities and what you allow to happen as well. Okay. With the Page of Cups, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is the conduit and the intermediary between the spiritual world and the physical plane. Okay, so you definitely have the power to manifest with your focus, and your ability to manifest things is leveling up here. Okay, Capricorn, you see here, the crown that the Hierophant or the Pope is wearing is threefold. The first level signifies the novice. The second level signifies the apprentice, and the third level signifies master. So you're becoming a master manifestor. Okay? Spend some time with yourself. This is a time of blessings coming in for you. This is a card that's signified by Taurus. So maybe Taurus season which comes right after Aries season, which is approaching in the month of March. So Taurus season starts in April. So perhaps even more of this abundance, what you've been manifesting, is coming in, but you need to make sure that your focus is on the right thing. This is a card also about spirituality. So maybe you're being called to put your focus on more of the spiritual aspects of life. Okay, it doesn't necessarily, so he is the Pope, but it doesn't necessarily need, and he does represent established religion. So I don't know if any of you are partaking in an organized religion, but it doesn't necessarily need to be capped at that. You are being initiated. You see how these individuals right here are being initiated by the Pope into some sort of role. And so you are definitely manifesting. Your power of manifestation is definitely higher right now. And if you tap into it, try to communicate with your higher self and your spirit guides. I think you're being initiated into some sort of important role here, because he's the conduit and the intermediary between the two worlds. The card with, the card that you have with the Nine of Pentacles is yourself, Capricorn. You are the devil in the tarot, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? The devil, to me, in the biblical sense, gave power to Adam and Eve to become independent thinkers, and opened up the world to open up the world of knowledge to them about things, about knowledge of the universe, which the God of the Bible, of the Old Testament, didn't want them to have and wanted them to be a slave to him, right? So you're coming up as yourself in this reading, which is very powerful. So that's always good when you come up as yourself. It could also mean, though, considering we're talking about focus, you want to make sure that you're not focusing on things that are bad for you, like porn and or other vices that can be distractions from what you're working on or what you're trying to get accomplished, okay? So definitely be mindful of distractions or being things that can lower your vibration and get your focus off of your abundance and flow that you're trying to manifest, okay? And last but not least, with the Temperance, we have the Star card. So that's really good. The Star card signifies Aquarius, and we have a lot of planets in Aquarius right now, so you're definitely able to take advantage of that. Aquarius is a card of hope, and it is a card of replenishment, and it is a card of people. So yeah, you have a lot of hope, and it's like a baptism into a new life. I'm getting here. So make sure you're focusing on what you want and what you don't want. You are being initiated into some sort of new spiritual life here, Capricorn. And just make sure, and you have abundance coming in, and you have the ability to manifest and transmute things from one thing to another. But you don't want to get caught up in any distractions that might deter you from this elevation that you're having spiritually. Okay, amazing. I really like that. So good for you, Capricorn. You are elevating spiritually, and you're being initiated to some sort of role. Let me know if that resonates with you in the comments, please. Okay. If you like that, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a more holistic picture of what's happening for you in March, please definitely don't just check out your sun sign. Also check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay. I will see you on the other side. I loved this reading, Capricorn. Take care. Bye.